Coming up next on Nick at Night, Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Then, The Wee Hours with Craig Knightley. Followed by Movie Night with Will Devakis. That's next on Nick at Night.
Folks, before we begin tonight's Weeknight Update, which is the first show of 2021, and by the way, Happy New Year, we would like to present to you a message from Slightly Average Day. Please pay attention to this.
Hey guys, I'm Emotional Fireflies 97, and I play myself, and I play Marley Carson on the Weeknight Update. As of New Year's, I will not be on the show anymore. I have really loved my time playing both people, and it's been so much fun, and everybody I've worked with has been so awesome. So please continue to support the show and continue to enjoy it, and I hope you have a happy new year, and I hope you have the best year you could ask for, because let's face it, last year was kind of crazy. So anyways, I love you guys, and I hope that my characters have been able to make you happy. So now onto the show. Here's Weeknight Update.
From the YouTube Dojo, recovering from its New Year's madness, it's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who says that New Year's Day is his favorite day of the week, especially today, Mr. Ellie Cookie Muller. Ha! Welcome aboard, this is Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Cookie Muller. What is up, my grasshoppers? We did it! It's New Year's Day! Yes! Happy New Year! Man, are we going to have fun this time? We're going to have fun in 2021, am I right? Yeah! Alright. Tonight's Shoutout Spotlight winners are Specs by Canvas Band Edit, Neb 509 is Vigilante videos and gameplays, Devakis with this movie night program, the Anthony Prentice show with his reactions and things like that. Lex works with his gameplays. You know, he's not on the show anymore, but hey, you know, he's still a good guy. Emmanuel Gabby with this scene covers Angel Dragon with a whole lot of stuff that she's going to do on her channel. The Wolf, Ender Frost 16 with some gameplays and things like that. She might be coming back as well. The Wolf Lair, you know, has his podcast and things like that, and he's really good. Check him out. Michael's Cast is I'm Michael program. By the way, if you haven't seen his I'm Michael Locked in Time movie, I recommend that you do that right away. Alright? Well, after this show is over. Rebecca Caronetta / Swagger Vortex Century TVA Studios with voice acting and things like that. Slightly Average Day with random stuff. Plumber J2 exclamation mark with a whole lot of stuff involving game shows. And Super Freddy Gamer. That's right, with a whole lot of crazy things. You know, so those are your Shoutout Spotlight winners. And now, let's have a little conversation, alright? Now, it's New Year's Day, and it's a day that people have been afraid of for months. Or some people have been afraid of for months. It's a day when people make resolutions that will be broken before January 3rd. Now, why do they fail? One person says that the resolutions aren't specific. That person who said that needs to host a game show. Because I agree with that person. Another person came up with the smart idea to stop making resolutions. I mean, some people said, you know, we should stop making resolutions. Because the person wants the resolutions to end only because 8% of them always fail. And also, people don't really care. I'll tell you folks this. Nobody loves making resolutions. And that person is the good guy. And again, not all resolutions are as bad as some people claim them to be. You know? For that reason only, we're turning out to our exercise bike. You know, and yes, we do have an exercise bike. here in this house down below where we filmed this little show of ours. Let's look at this, huh? And now, a message from our exercise bike. Trust me, they're going to want to listen to this. Hey, I'm the exercise bike, and I got some notes on New Year's resolutions. They're always wrong because they're never specific. 80% of all resolutions will be broken right away. And resolutions, well, let's just be honest, they will probably never work. Come on, the people who make resolutions, they're okay in some ways, but in reality, they're nuts. Think about it, huh? I gotta tell you folks this, alright? Say what you want, but if you need proof as to why Weeknight Update will keep getting better in 2021, that is the reason. Oh, you know what? Adam, come on out here, will you? It's the first show of the year. Come out and say Happy New Year to the folks, will you? Adam. We're about to do a top 8 list, but Adam, say Happy New Year to the folks. It's the first.
Happy Merry Christmas.
It's New Year. Let's do a top 8 list. The first top 8 of the New Year. Let's go.
From the embers of 20, what? Here are the top 8 New Year resolutions that everybody will make and keep in 2021. Number 8, the resolution to clean things that are messy, apparently.
Number 7, the resolution to have fun as often as possible.
Number 6, the resolution to laugh at dancing monkeys. What?
It's a good resolution. Number 5, the resolution to teach your dog how to play fetch.
Number 4, I can't even speak. The resolution to teach the dog how to play fetch. Number 4, the resolution to clean every day, even if you're not going out. What?
Number 3, the resolution to prevent yourself from pouring gravy all over your garage.
Number 2, the resolution to prevent yourself from chasing elephants in the zoo. You know what?
Number 1, the resolution to watch Weeknight Update 5 nights a week.
I can't count to 5.
We'll be right back. Yes indeed, MP. We'll be right back. Thank you very much. The kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now here it is, your first bottom night of 2021.
Good morning.
Good morning, Thomas.
What a beautiful... What the talking bird?
You can't escape us.
Naked night is comfy as your favorite jeans, the ones that fit just right. Comfy, 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 that's Naked Night.
If you've had it with the rising cost of carpeting, here's good news. Empire makes it easy for you to get the good carpeting you want at a price you can afford. Empire has carpeting from $6.95 a yard, and that's not all. That $6.95 includes polyfoam padding and professional installation. And that's not all. You don't even have to leave your house. Just call Empire at 588-2300 and you can see samples in your home tonight. And even that's not all. You'll have delivery within days and credit terms too, with no installment payments for 60 days. Now, is that all? Nope. If you buy 2 rooms or more, you get this Bissell rug shampooer, free from Empire. So call Empire. You'll get carpeting from $6.95 a yard, installed, with padding, delivery in just days, credit terms, no installment payments for 60 days, and a free shampooer. From Empire, the Carpet King.
588-2300 Empire.
That's all.
what? The boys, yes. Ed, Happy New Year, buddy. Happy New Year, sir. How you doing? I'm doing all right. You know, this is my favorite day of the year. Why? I mean, it's January 1st. The parties are over. The holidays are ending. True, but it's a new year. It's a new beginning. You know, I mean, everything is calm. Everything is soothing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, if anything, New Year's Day is a lot more about soothing than Christmas Day, right? I mean, seriously, it's just that, relax. It's just that great. Yes, indeed. And you know what, folks? Since you're in a good mood, you're all relaxed and everything else, we have a little something extra special for you. It's time once again, and believe me, this is what everybody's been looking forward to all year. Believe me, it's time once again for random information. It's the first of the year. Let's do it.
God, what happened last night? Dude, you drank so many smoothies as soon as Vigilante joined the party.
Correct, Mike. And now it's time for some random information about New Year's resolutions.
Then it's back to Weeknight Update's discussion on New Year's resolutions.
After that, the stars of Nick at Night will roll along with some of the craziest New Year's resolutions ever.
This will be followed by the wee hours of Craig Knightley and his guest, Ryan Seacrest. For the movie night with Will DeVaquez, Will's guests this morning are Tom Bergeron and Lori Hibbard.
That's all coming up next on Nick at Night.
The best cure for your headaches and scrambled eggs.
Alright, let's get this over with, shall we?
And now, Michael's Sidecast and Dave's Passions with random information for your everyday lives.
If you make a New Year's resolution to stop procrastinating, and you decide to wait until January 5th to take out the garbage that you're supposed to take out today, then you need to stop being a liar.
Stop procrastinating and be productive today. That's something I always say. Wait, did I write that today? Wow, I could have read a play.
If you read an article that said you should stop making New Year's resolutions because 80% of them are usually broken before the second week of February, then why were you making resolutions in the first place?
Making resolutions is pointless. We go through it every year. Let Vigilante dance so we can be filled with cheer.
Vigilante, so dreamy.
This has been Michael's Sidecast and Dave's Passions with random information. Now back to Weeknight Update's discussion on New Year's resolutions. Then stay tuned for the stars of Nick at Night and the wee hours as Emotional Fireflies talk about what happened on New Year's Eve, and Craig Knightley talks to Ryan Seacrest about his new job. After that, stay glued for movie night as Will DeVaquez gets Tom Bergeron and Lori Hibbard back together. That's all coming up next on Nick at Night.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Random information for your everyday lives has been recorded in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida. Happy New Year, everybody!
Living history. But that's wonderful!
Wow, what a head rush!
Certainly is interesting seeing all the old faces.
I'll have to remember.
Alright, folks. That was a great sketch, but you know what? It's time to get really serious about this. You wanna know why? Because it's the first day of the year. People are still making New Year's resolutions, but 8% of them fail. For more on this, it's time for the first Talking Time deal of the year. Let's go!
Let's talk about it.
1808 BBC, before your common era, all the chickens and the lickens came together. And every day at 8:08 and 8:04 in the AM, PM, morning, afternoon, evening, night time, all times a day, they all would sing this special song. And on January 1st, that song becomes 10 times more special. Why? because this is the first time that we're doing talking time in the new year. So let's do it. Let's go.
The bananas are crying. The cheerleaders are cheering. And on days like this, talking like you should be in the time. Talking time, talking time. English right. Talking time, 2021 edition. Now welcome back to Talking Time. You already know the crew. Come eat, Kame. I'm back from the dead. I don't know what I'm talking about. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. New Year's resolutions. That's what we're talking about. Now, there's this one person, Caroline Wellingham, who made this blog post about about the 10 commonly failed New Year's resolutions. One of them is spending less money. Another one is stop procrastinating. And another one is take more chances.
Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
Everybody talk about the failed ones. I want to talk about the ones that fucking work.
Here's the thing though, right? The ones that fail, according to her, they're not really specific. They're just plain vague.
What you mean?
You know what? They're very narrow. You know, they're very slim. In other words, you know,
like one of them is actually get slim, which is funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Now apparently she said, you know, that she has no problem with the resolutions, but
really?
The goals have to be smart.
Oh,
and I'm like, really? For me?
Please don't.
For me, you know, resolutions. You know, I don't really think you should keep doing resolutions the way that people have been doing it, or how people.
You ask me.
Because then, you know, at the end of the year, they're going to do the same thing next year anyway. You know, and then the cycle keeps going over and over and over again.
You know, if you ask me, you can have whatever it is, but just remember, if you finish started, you can finish it. If you start thinking like that, then these resolutions will actually get somewhere.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned that. But I am so glad you mentioned that. You know why? Because according to this study, this is from 2 years ago, but this is true, right? Last year or whatever. Now, according to a study by the U.S. News, 80% of New Year's resolutions don't even live to see the light of day by second week of February.
Sometimes do like that though.
And it says that only 8% of resolution makers actually follow through. But you see, here's the thing, right? This is just 88%. Everybody, meaning that 12% of everybody still counts as undecided.
You right.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right. You know, and yet year after year, people insist on encouraging them.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, one quote even says, you know, realistically speaking, setting monthly goals makes more sense. You build up your self-esteem, raising the bar as you move forward. Look, if you're going to do something to change yourself, you know, don't make it a resolution, just do it. All right?
You know, if a resolution so they are inspired to do it.
No, all right? No, that's not the way to go, man. If you're going to do something, now there should be a new lifestyle, not a New Year's resolution thing. No, and I think that this whole New Year's resolution thing should just go the way of the dodo. Because, let's be honest, if you're going to make New Year's resolutions to do something, you know, and then you achieve that, you know, that's like, oh, well, that leaves me with almost nothing for next year. No, you need like a challenge or something.
Wait, a challenge? Wait, hold on. So,
No.
What you're trying to say is, y'all making that a resolution because that's early as shit. Just say...
Make it a habit.
Nah, just say you finna live your life like that now. Not say, oh, it's a New Year's resolution.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Be healthy. Nah, you be healthy. It ain't no resolution. It's your lifestyle now.
And 71% of Americans have resolved to eat healthy in 2019, and falling closely behind, but exercising more, saving money, learning new skill, etc., etc., etc. And that's a lot of etc's for this program. And 2021 just began. Long story short, resolutions are just plain unattainable. Because apparently they gave your brain too many incentives to quit before you even start.
Really?
Yeah. And they don't even improve accountability whatsoever. So, look, the bottom line here is, look, alright? Don't do something for a resolution, alright? Do it as a lifestyle, alright? You'll be glad you did, and let's be honest, it'll make your life a lot easier. That is exactly how you start off the first show of the new year. And it's also the first Friday of the new year. How about that, huh? You know what? It's not every time you're going to get this, so, this is pretty good, right? Thank you so much for being here. 2021 is going to be a lot better than 2020 was. And believe me, we are going to have a fun time. I'm telling you. Alright? Last year, Weeknight update was, was doing alright. I went from an F minus the first, 5.5 years. Then I went up to D minus, for a little while. Then it became a C minus show. And last year, it became pretty much a B minus show. We're going for an A this year. Come on with me, why don't you, huh? Well, I'll see you back here on Monday. And until then, enjoy the ending experiments. Be safe out there, alright? And we'll see you back here again on Monday, like I said. That's the news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, bye, farewell. Happy New Year. Listen, before we get started with the ending experiments, I just want to say this, okay? Some portions of the experiment are only for entertaining purposes. Well, actually, they're for educational purposes as well, but, they're also for, primarily for entertaining purposes, alright? Especially the survey part, alright? Please don't go all loopy on us, alright? Please. Thank you very much. And make sure you pay attention to the motivational quotes and things like that as well, because they are inspirational as well. Thank you very much. Please enjoy.
It's time to go into the weekend in style. That's right. It's time for the ending experiments.
Well, it's New Year's Day again. And that means it's time for some new things. Alright? One of those new things is what we're going to show you right now. It's time once again for Angel Dragon time. Here we go.
Oh, 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 oh. This is an anthem for the homesick, for the beaten, the lost, the broke, the defeated, a song for the heartsick, for the standbys, living life in the shadow of a goodbye. Do you remember when we learned how to fly? We played make-believe, we were young and had time on our side. You're stuck on the ground, got lost, can't be found. Just remember that you're still alive. I'll carry you home. No, you're not alone. Keep marching on, this is worth fighting for. You know we've all got battle scars, you had enough. But just don't give up. Stick to your guns, you are worth fighting for. You know we've all got battle scars, keep marching on. Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well on your first day of 2021. Yes, Happy New Year Day. We are out of 2020, the year of disaster. We have faced many challenges during this last year. We have faced the COVID. We have faced the BLM. We have faced a lot of things. We have faced minor poverties throughout small stores or even probably big stores. We have lost people on the way throughout this year. But we have now let the moonlight of 2020 die down, allowing the first sunrise of 2021 to come forth, to bring light into the sky. That being said, we now turn away from the moon and face the sun, because this year will be the year of recovery. And I've told this to a lot of people, and this will be the motivational quote. We may not be able to recover what we have lost, but we can still recover what we can still find. Meaning that even though there are some things that cannot be reversed, some things cannot be recovered, like many lost ones, we can still keep going for them and for ourselves. We are still here, we are still alive, for the most part, and we cannot let 2020 make us give up because of that. We cannot let 2020 tear us down. We are going to push that behind us, just like we let the moonlight die down. We're going to move on, and we're going to keep being strong. We have so many things that we need to fix. Some of them may not be able to be fixed. Some of them can. For those that can, do. Fix. Do it. Just don't think about it. Do it. Fix. Recover. 2021 is the year of recovery. We will face on forward, keep on marching, and make sure that no one is left behind anymore. Because no one is alone on this. We have all faced it together. This last year, 2020, we have taught us a very valuable lesson, is that we should not take things for granted, but also, it also brought us all together into one. So now we're going to keep being one for 2021. My motivational quote today again is, we may not be able to recover what we have lost, but we can still recover what we can still find. Let's do this all together. Let's face 2021 together. Let's fix what we can fix. This is Angel Dragon, signing off. Thank you, and Happy New Year. Okay. So, I gotta tell y'all something. I got a question for y'all. No. Here we go. If people make New Year's resolutions that cause them to break from it a few days later, then why not make why not get them to make New Year's resolutions to fix something? You know, for example, this year, I plan to fix every broken mirror in the bathroom. Well, better get to it. Good night, everybody. I'm here all week.
Hey folks, listen. Since it is the first day of the new year, and new year sometimes means new things, I thought I would present to you a brand new segment. Done with the assistance of one of our newest Not Ready for Late Night players, the Wolf Lair, aka Sean. The name of the segment is called The Wolf's Howling Corner.
Alrighty, well, I'm a new voice here, and of course, this is a new segment, The Wolf's Howling Corner. You guys, 2020 has been a very, very interesting year. 21 around the corner. I hope it will be a lot better than this year has been. We're going to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions. I've never written one down, but this year has been a little bit different. I've had so much time because of being at home, sitting around, that I decided that I was going to make one this year. And normally, like I said, I don't. But these last few weeks, I decided that I was going to do something different. 2020, again, has been just a completely different year where I personally have been sat in my office year-round, and so I decided that I was going to do something a little bit different as well. That is, of course, a resolution. So, New Year's, new me, is a very famous quote. I swear everyone has used it at least once in their life. But this next year, 2021, I hope that it will be completely different, not for only myself, but everyone listening into this segment right now. Here's the thing, is, like I said, I've never done this whole New Year's resolution thing, and in all honesty, it's because I can't keep it to myself. But I have friends now that are going to be sat next to me, pushing. I mean, one of my friends, we're even thinking about going completely beyond what we've ever done in our life, and that is move out, or at least for me, move out of my own home with my family. And that's huge for me. It's something I've never thought about doing, and we're going to do it. So, you guys, whatever your New Year's resolution is, make it something that will not only benefit you, but benefit the rest of your family, your friends. I about tried to combine friends and family. That wasn't going to work because that's not English. But in all honesty, guys, make 2021 what you were wanting to make 2020. I know, yes, life has gotten very, very complicated this year, but hopefully with not only this segment in this show, or even hanging out with your friends this next upcoming year, just do what I could not do and just make the absolute most of it. Go around, tell your friends that you love them, hug your family, just make sure that you're being safe while doing it. Just, in all honesty, guys, just have fun and make the most out of this next year. Do it for me, and do it for this show. With that being said, guys, that is all I'm going to say, and I hope I will see you in my next segment here on the late night show. Take care, guys. And again, my name's Wolf, or Sean, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the video. Unless I'm the last one, then I hope you enjoy. Take care, guys.
Happy New Year! I'm Miss Becky, and my New Year's resolution is to learn how to do one dance a month for 12 months. Hopefully I won't get dizzy from this.
Folks, this seems like almost last minute, but, we have a new Not Ready for Late Night player. Actually, we got another one. Just came in today. As a matter of fact, her name is Super Freddy Gamer, and she is going to do some rants on this program from time to time, and she's also going to help out with the announcing. Alright, so you're the audience, and this is her first time on Weeknight Update, so let's have a big welcome to Super Freddy Gamer.
Heyo, it's me, Super. Sorry if I get a little too crazy here. Every game has a fandom, and every fandom has the toxic side gets the normal side hated. Like why? And it really drives me up the freaking wall. Sorry about that, I told y'all I would get crazy. But in all seriousness, don't bully the normal side of a fandom. Don't do bad stuff in a fandom or I will hunt you down.
Hey, I'm a vacuum, and these are the words that can be used to describe resolutions. Fake, awkward, odd, goofy, silly, and dorky. Well, most resolutions are those things. But some of them aren't. Just recognize the difference, alright? Happy New Year, y'all. We here at Weeknight Update, don't really condone on anybody making New Year's resolutions that they can't keep. Alright? But we do condone the use of resolutions that are actually possible to keep. Alright? And for us, our resolution for 2021 is the same as it has been since 2009. Or 2009, 2010. Which is to make you folks feel happy and entertained. Alright? So, here you go. That's our New Year's resolution, and we can actually keep that resolution. Thanks a lot. Welcome to Survey Control, where we had the results of the resolution survey that we have conducted fairly recently. Everything has been socially distanced, and this list has been sanitized. These results have been sanitized. Whatever. Anyway, 55% of the people who we have surveyed resolved to be daring. Interesting. 25% of those resolved to be happy. Why isn't that a little bit higher? I have no idea. 19% resolved to be nicer. Again, that should have been higher. And the other 1% resolved to meet Carrie Ann and Naba. And again, that's weird. But those are your results from Survey Control. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. What did we learn? New Year's resolutions can be pretty useless, especially if they are not specific. And people need to grow up because, if you are making New Year's resolutions that will just, fall by the wayside, a week later, then what's the point? At any rate, that is what we have learned. Now, it's a new year. I got some music for you. And, of course, we have the final appearance of Slightly Average Day. Alright, so Happy New Year to one and all. And come back and see us on Monday. Peace out.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Well, it's the first musical performance time bit of the new year, and what better way to kick off the new year than with this classic performance of Auld Lang Syne. beginning of the new year for everyone is both happy and sad. And, of course, the sad part of this one is we are losing Slightly Average Day, aka Emotional Fireflies 97, aka Marley. We're going to miss her very much, and in honor of her final time here on Weeknight Update, we thought it would be very appropriate for us to let her sing her last song ever on Weeknight Update. From all of us here on Weeknight Update, we're going to miss the Emotional Fireflies 97 /DWJ / Marley. Thank you for being here with us throughout the first half of Weeknight Update's 12th season. Here's to many more years of being great friends. Thank you very much.
Long ago, just like a hearse, you died again and again. We are so far from you, burning on, just like the match you strike to incinerate the lives of everyone you know. What's the worst you take from every heart you break? And like the blade you'll stain, well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Came a time when every star fall brought you to tears again. We are the very hurt you sold. And what's the worst you take from every heart you break? And like the blade you'll stain, well, I've been holding on tonight. What's the worst thing I can say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Well, if you carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. Can you hear me? Are you near me? Can we pretend to leave and then we'll meet again when both our cars collide? What's the worst thing I could say? Things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night. And if you carry on this way, things are better if I stay. So long and good night. So long and good night.
Nick at Night, those TV classics. Nick at Night, no fatty acids.
Powerful TV
that you can